18 of the Canada Elections Act says, quote, the Chief Electoral Officer may, using any means that he or she considers appropriate, provide the public with information relating to Canada's electoral process, the democratic right to vote, and how to be a candidate, end of quote. Conservatives are removing that section. This bill was supposed to target widespread election fraud during the last election. So why are they using it to stop the CEO from talking to the media?
The Honourable Minister of Democratic Reform.
The honourable member has made a factual error in her question. Section 18 of the existing Act deals with promotional advertising by Elections Canada and has absolutely nothing to do with communicating allegations of wrongdoing. Sections 534 and 535, not Section 18, require the CEO to report to the House of Commons on electoral events and any matters that arise from them. These automatically become public, and the Fair Elections Act does not change that. Furthermore, the CEO will still have the ability to report any allegations he wishes to the Commissioner, who has a legal responsibility to enforce the Act.
The Honourable Member for Vancouver East.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the minister should read his actual bill, not the imaginary one that he uses to...
Order. The Honourable Member for Vancouver East has the floor. The Honourable Member.
Mr. Speaker, when you look at the actual bill, the bill does limit the Chief Electoral Officer's access to the media. Clause 7 of the bill severely limits what the CEO can talk about. For example, the minister is banning the head of Elections Canada to talk about the state of Canada's voting system. So why are the Conservatives using this bill to put a gag order on Elections Canada?
The Honourable Minister of Democratic Reform.
Mr. Speaker, Clause 7 amends Section 18, which has absolutely nothing to do with the reporting of allegations of wrongdoing. Clause 18 deals with advertising. Now, the last time I checked, Elections Canada does not combat or report allegations by purchasing advertising. They report allegations to the House of Commons, something that's not only allowed under the Fair Elections Act, but it will continue to be required of them. Furthermore, the CEO will still have the legal ability to report any allegations to the chief investigator, who is the Commissioner of Canada Elections.
The Honourable Member for Vancouver East.
To be clear, under their law, the Chief Electoral Officer's scrum yesterday outside committee would now be illegal. That's ridiculous, Mr. Speaker. Potential voters with no fixed address or government-issued ID will now find it harder to vote. First Nations, young people, and lower-income Canadians will be hurt. Elections Canada is banned from doing public outreach aimed at encouraging more people to vote. So why are the Conservatives using changes in the Elections Act to make it harder for people to vote?
The Honourable Minister of Democratic Reform.
In fact, we're making it easier to vote by giving them an extra voting day and allowing resources to reduce congestion at the polls, so voting is faster for Canadians. Furthermore, we're requiring Elections Canada to communicate to people the basics of voting: where, when, and what ID to bring, and to inform disabled people of the special tools available to help them vote. All of the data shows that these are the main obstacles to voting. We're going to remove those obstacles by focusing Elections Canada's advertising on the basics of voting and providing better customer service to voters.
Do not have an update.